That's for
We got
sure.
a week. And then we also got another game that basically was over from the start, literally from the start. The Green Bay Packers fall very short to the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are going back to the Super Bowl, seeking their 6th Super Bowl win. Your thoughts on the game? I know you picked the Niners to win.
Yes, I picked the Niners to win. I was the only thing I was surprised about from this game was that the Niners didn't need to throw the ball, because I thought that out of the two facets of defense, run defense and pass defense, that the Packers rush defense would have held up and stopped Aaron Jones for the most part. But you have to go back all the way to the beginning or into the middle of the regular season to find, I believe it was I believe it was Philadelphia who smacked Green Bay, I believe, in Green Bay. And it was all from running the ball.
Yeah.
So the Packers, they were going around saying we have a better defense. This is the year because, our defense is going. Their defense wasn't very good. And when their offense is even worse than the defense is, it's a surprise they even got so far. Because they were barely winning games all year long. It seemed like every game they were in, they would barely edge it out. And always in the last minute, too. They'd barely edge it out.
I think I saw somebody saying that the Packers season was a scam, basically. Saying, like, this is not who the Packers really are. Like, when we saw them on Sunday, everyone's like, this is the Packers. Like, this is who we thought they were, who they are, compared to what we thought they were, if that makes sense.
That's what they always were.
That's why I was like, hey, Packers gonna win. Their defense is pretty nice. Aaron Rodgers against Aaron Rodgers. Hey, trying to go back to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that got shut down quickly after the second.
I always go back to
first half.
I always go back to not the amount of wins a team has, but how they won those games.
Yeah,
and the Packers, they were basically the opposite of the Dallas Cowboys this year. In every game, the Cowboys exceeded their expectations and played awful compared to what we thought they were going to be. The Packers went out there with Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, and then who else is on that roster? I mean, you have Jimmy Graham, but Packer fans don't even like Jimmy Graham. Every Packer fan I've met doesn't like Jimmy Graham. So what are you going out there with? Marquez Valdes-Scantling?
Hey, don't.
I'm not dissing him, but he disappeared.
I know what you mean.
He disappeared in some of those playoff games. Devontae Adams was the only Packer wide receiver doing anything against the Niners.
9 receptions, 138 yards for Devontae Adams.
Game's not on him for sure.
No, and then switching tables. Speaking of the run game, I'm gonna mess up his name. Was it Mozart? Not to be disrespectful, but this dude dropped 29 carries, 220 yards for 4 touchdowns. That's insane. So the Niners, I guess I saw in a press conference, Kyle Shanahan was like, why are we going to stop doing something that's worked effectively? Because a lot of people were dissing, why did Jimmy G throw for 77 yards? Well, if your run game is good, keep doing it. Why change it up? That's pretty smart. That's
that's sports,
That's smart.
If you're drop stepping and hitting an up and under every time you go to the basket,
you're gonna keep doing.
You're gonna keep doing it until they stop it.
Exactly.
If you're just running dive and you're running power, that's all you're running, and they can't stop it. You're ripping off 10 yards per carry. You're hitting touchdowns on 3rd and 9 situations.
Yeah.
You're going to keep doing it. There's no need to even throw the ball, especially when you're up by just running the ball. Why are you going to throw the ball when that stops the clock?
Exactly. That's what the Titans kind of did against the Ravens. They just kept running the ball. They ran it until they Ravens had no answer.
Right, and it's the same way the Packers look. They had no answer.